can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Now what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my road. At the end of my road, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow. And everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr, been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you could never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the...
You ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my sights up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Trust this condo, I prefer the limousine, yeah. Ain't
buy when I don't have cash. I don't carry cash. I don't carry cash. I don't know why they got me playing. stuff might be set up for them. So you go, so where you at? You on the home screen right now? No, I'm saying, are you on the home screen? I'm finna tell you where to go. Alright, you go down where you say Man's Rock.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry for Rachaad White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Niner defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Mayfield. That one into the hands of Shepard downfield. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't.
So get off my phone. I'll talk to you after the game.
Because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. Opting to run for it, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Mayfield to throw it.
Give me that.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And into
I read that thing, baby.
Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception, and then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the
They're right in front of that title. Give me that title.
This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake.
Oh, missed a field goal, man.
Capitalized in the biggest way possible.
I done missed a lot of field goals this second part of the game. The middle part of it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
See, he got issues, baby. He got issues. He got issues. He got issues.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game. And that's caught.
Why is Bosa out there trying to check somebody? Oh, my God, bro.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers.
So you telling me we ain't got no...
tie up the ball game.
We'll take that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone.
That's stupid. They do stupid stuff. Why would I want him in coverage?
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, right at the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
That's a little better.
Following the interception, Mayfield looking for Shepard deep.
No, that's a DB this time. No, that's a DB this time. No, that is not a D lineman. A DB this time.
Defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Purdy. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers are once again back in front. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown grab, number 20 for him on the year. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
That's a lot better. That's a lot better.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra.
Come on, Fred! Catch that!
So now, a little more important.
He gonna try you, boy, because, oh, he saw, he said, ooh, that's a linebacker. Boy, that's your running back. Come on, Fred! Get right, baby. I ain't even mess with you. I thought you was gonna pick that off.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. The Bucs at 2-7 now in the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, they start grounding themselves pretty quickly from this point.
Boy, I'm going to pick that thing off. I'm going to be
off that time as that one falls to the ground. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And again, it's Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now. It's hauled in by Shepard. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield with it once more. Flushed out right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5. To
yeah, that's weak off right there, bro. That is
penalty
weak.
accepted, and they move the ball forward.
We going all fronts, bro. Where you going? Stay right there.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Let's go.
Again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Now the Niner offense is back on the field, and they're going to try for 2 here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Oh, shucks.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing. Now
let's go.
Lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
He brought the mustard. He brought the mustard.
We're seeing so far as a defense is certainly
we cool with that.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Huh? I don't know if that.
Purdy from the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, he blitzing now. Okay, big. It didn't look like he was blitzing. Okay, big.
That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Moody.
You say you put him hand back there deep, that take the pressure off. It don't matter. You either going to come or you not.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Yes, ma'am.
After the touchdown on his paddle.
Yours the one on the left. Bring me mine, too.
Out of the end zone comes
Never mind, I got my water.
And only able to get this
I got my
to
water.
19, so
I know.
probably should have opted for the touchback.
I'm not.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
Oh, it, man. Oh, I was waiting on it. Oh.
Had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh, come on, man.
Trying to take a shot.
Throwed it right to you, man.
Wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play.
What you trying to do?
Sometimes
Who you talking to? Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
On that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield.
We there too.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Well,
Talanoa.
spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. That touchdown reception, his 22nd of the year, tying him for second all-time with Hall of Famer Jerry Rice, who also had 22 during the 1987 season. Moody good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Oh my goodness.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
This about to get ugly on. This one right here.
Run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
He's got it at the 15.
It'll come back, though. Whole fella. He come back. Yep.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right.
He held on to it?
To the 29,
come on, Brusky.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, Mook.
He's got a man complete.
What was that?
He has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's
that should have never happened.
Then some, a 32-yard pickup. He'll drop to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And he's going to be out, down inside.
Why my man ain't swap sides? That's all I want to know. Why my man ain't swap sides?
Yards. And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going.
And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They would never give me my man, bro. Never give me my goddamn man, boy.
16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I should have moved him out the way.
Touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Purdy looking to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Moody good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mayfield going up top. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave
Walsh just came in here.
On his man and broke the play up.
2 of them.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Mosquito ain't finna mess with no Walsh. Yeah. I got some Walsh spray though. I thought we had some in the cabinet. I thought the spider spray was empty. It don't matter. I get them. Nah. They been open out. Nah, they're not gonna.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right.
Yeah.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step
they trying to get back out there.
Near the 10-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles
through trying to get back out there.
After the break.
I'm gonna kill him though. Yes, I will. I'm gonna kill him, fat. I'm gonna kill him before we go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Huh?
Over the middle, and it's
in.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
When he got it.
After the incompletion, here now.
We'll be leaving out to go to Boston in a minute. In about 15, 20 minutes. In about 15, 20 minutes.
To his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 40.
He closed their 4, so we'll be back after that.
10 and a 49er first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive,
not yet.
Digging in our second half blowout material. This one,
I told him I'm gonna make sure I'm back at home by the time he comes.
Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. Now Moody for the PAT.
I hear you. It don't though, but I hear you.
And the lead grows.
Though been over all morning and it's actually comfortable in here. You know what I'm saying? The temperature is comfortable in here. So it ain't no musty smell or nothing like that.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
Love you too.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
I said love you too.
And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
Mayfield on play action.
Safety.
Gonna go down. He backed up zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught up back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Dang it, Mook!
Special teams, special teams,
oh,
special teams.
Man.
The spark that often wins games.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Samuel going to go in motion right. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll try the middle with Garindo. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Motion to the left with Jennings. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
In motion right, Debo. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. From the gun, Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, Mayfield. Being chased out left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to let it fly.
Oh! He didn't freaking reach up for the...
A measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but
I didn't want to pick it out, so I tried to swat it down, bro, and they didn't do nothing, bro. That's crazy, man.
Difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT move back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now.
It's a minute 30, you down 26 points, my boy.
They actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now I got the score on you again.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's a weak throw, man. Come on, bro. That's weak, bro.
Down at about the 23-yard line. Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around.
Passing attack, even though that one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one.
That's how they want to do me, Kittle. Kittle, I saw you, my boy. I was trying to get it to you.
The very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Mayfield to throw it. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Mayfield.
Give me that crap.
My goodness, another interception. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And his throw is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
What up, Killer? What up, what up? For a minute, yeah. Yeah, I'm finna ready to go to boxing right now, though. So, boxing. I'll be back by like 5 o'clock, though. Me and Khalil, yeah. My bad. I forgot to call him. I was driving when you hit me up, and I had texted him, but I ain't got no answer back. But I'm gonna hit him up in a second. All right, Killer.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here's Purdy. Looking deep downfield. It got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like
let me stop before I get a hurt. No more. No moss. No moss. Can't get nobody hurt. No moss.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
Everybody scored but Grindo. Dang! Debo with 3, Kittle with 2.
To the 30-yard line.
I want to sub everybody out, bro. God, I ain't gonna want to sub everybody out.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
I think I gave up 3 passing touchdowns. It shouldn't have happened, bro. Shouldn't have happened.
You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Mayfield off the play fake. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Get my boy them sacks. Get my boy them sacks. Get my boy them sacks. We want the stats, baby. We want the stats. Get my boys them stats.
One last shot from Mayfield here.
Get him again. Get him again. Get him again. 8 sacks today, baby. 8 sacks.
As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held.
1 fumble.
Yeah. Really, Charles, just complete domination.
A dominant defensive game. Fat, you ready?
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
Get him, Fred.
So for the Niners,
oh, man.
That'll move them to 7-2 now on the year.
Weak,
and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, and another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in week 12.
305.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I had the 1 pick. 5. Fumble, 1 pick, 5. It's terrible move. It's terrible stats. My bad, Brock, man. I played a bad game, Brock. Okay, Kittle. 6 for 142 and 2. Rendo 545, no touches. 4 for 119 and 3. 4 for 1, 3, 3 and 96. Okay. 2 and 92 and a pop. 115 and a pop. Alright. Get them boys involved a little bit more. Pearsall, you only had 2 catches? I thought you had more than that, bro. Hold up, bro. Hold up now. We gotta get you some more catches. Gotta get you in the Rookie of the Year conversation. We're gonna have the MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. I got some little cup time. I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Boy, you scored, boy, but you don't even play like that. I don't even know why you was even in my game just then, but hey, we'll take it. Get you to a 70 next week. I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. I throwed it deep like the game plan said. What you mean? We had like sack on sack on sack, Fred. What you talking about? We ain't pressing the guard. You got 2 sacks off that guard. Dun, 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 Look at that, bro. You had 6 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. All that came off that guard. What you talking about? Bosa had 3 sacks. Ronaldo had 4 tackles and a pick. Everybody did their thing. Jair caught one. Jair caught one. Got it. Got it. Hold up, bro. When you on my team, y'all dial me. Did I release? No, I didn't release you. My little young bulls getting right, boy. Let's go. Boy had 3 sacks. 3 into half, bro. You was almost half full. You had 5 tackles for losses. What you tripping off for? Hold up, bro. What happened? What a loss is. Alright, YouTube, we out.